guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. So I am now making about $93 a day with the Beekeeping Miner, which is absolutely insane considering I've only invested $400 total into this project so far. And today is a very exciting day for me because I have finally reached a critical moment where I have an important choice to make. Okay, so I have now compounded 10 times, and so I now have the option to withdraw my earnings straight to my wallet by selling my honey, or to continue compounding and growing my daily earnings even further. Now, there are some very important factors to consider that will affect my decision here. Okay, so there are a few different strategies that I'm going to explain to you guys, and which strategy I choose will depend on whether I'm more interested in making money as quickly as possible or making the greatest total amount of profit but over a longer period of time, or something in between. So stick around, guys, because I'm going to explain all of this to you, and I'm going to reveal my strategy, and you'll see exactly why I'm choosing the option that I am. And of course, after watching this video, if you want to get invested with this project yourself, I've got a link down below in the description where you can get started. Now, if you don't already know what the Beekeeping Miner is, this is a brand new gamified DeFi passive income project where you're essentially playing as a beekeeper. So you invest by buying beehives, and once you buy those beehives, they immediately start producing honey for you every second. And you can then sell that honey directly for BUSD that goes straight into your wallet. So it's a fantastic way to make passive income, okay? Not only is it fun, but it's also incredibly profitable as well, all right? The returns are just amazing, and you'll see that for yourself later in this video. So this project is only 5 days old, and I have already almost doubled my money in this project, which is pretty mind-blowing. And this project has been absolutely blowing up since it launched. Okay, you can see that the TVL is now at almost $200,000, which is absolutely phenomenal for a brand new project. Now, as I've mentioned in my previous videos about Beekeeping Miner, this project was created by a reputable and well-respected team called the BNB team, and they are well known for launching a previous BNB mining project over 6 months ago, and that project is still paying out to this day. And of course, that is truly remarkable to have a miner that's been running for over 6 months and still continues to pay out every day. And so that team has just launched this brand new BUSD mining project called the Beekeeping Miner, and this one is even better than their first project, with lots of bonuses and other very cool features that make this project stand out among the rest. So guys, in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the Beekeeping Miner. I'll walk you through the dashboard and show you exactly how everything works, and I'll share some important details that you need to know to help you decide which earning strategy is best for you. And of course, I'll be revealing my exact strategy with this project as well. So stick around, guys, because you're not going to want to miss this one. But first, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Crypto Skillet, where we talk about all things crypto, and I share the latest and greatest DeFi projects and ways to make passive income with you guys. So if you like making passive income, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. And remember that none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions. So always do your own research and invest at your own risk. And now, with that said, let's get into it. All right, so this is the Beekeeping Miner website, and as you can see, it has this very cool gamified interface, and there's this little character right here, and you can move him around the map by clicking where you want him to go, and he will follow your mouse. Now, you can actually use this miner without even moving the little guy around, because you can get to everything you need to just by clicking these buttons that you see. Now, the very first thing you need to do is connect your wallet, okay? So in the top right corner, there's a button that says Connect Wallet. Now, for me, it says Disconnect Wallet because I already have my wallet connected, but that is where the connect button is located. Now, after you have connected your wallet, the first thing you've got to do to actually start participating is to buy beehives. And we'll do that by clicking the Buy Beehives button. Now, here in this box, you must first approve the amount of BUSD that you want to invest. So if you want to invest 1,000 BUSD, you just enter 1,000 right here and then click Approve. Then after you've done that, the amount you have approved will appear right here, and then once again, you're going to enter the amount that you want to invest in this this box here. So again, if it's 1000 BUSD, you just type 1000 and then you click invest. And as soon as you do that, those beehives start producing honey for you right away. And of course, with this project, honey is money, okay? So honey is what they're calling the BUSD rewards that get generated for you every second by those beehives. Now then there is a section here called the apiary, and this is where you go to compound your rewards. So you see here it says you can build more beehives using your earned honey. Now every time you compound your rewards, you're basically taking your earnings and using that to buy more beehives, which then produce even more honey every single day for you. Now you can see here that my total deposit is now up to over 770 BUSD, and if you've seen my previous videos about this project, you'll know that I have only invested a total of $400 into this project, so I have almost doubled my money in this project in just 5 days, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So you can really see that compound interest can have a gigantic effect. Now with this project, there are 10 mandatory compounds before you can sell your honey, and you are allowed to compound once every 12 hours. Okay, and I really like that because there are many projects that make you wait 24 hours before you can compound, but with this project you can compound twice as fast, and obviously the results are paying off wonderfully for me. And now once you have compounded that mandatory minimum 10 times, you arrive at this critical point where I'm at right now. Okay, so I now have the option to sell my earned honey, and that honey will continue accruing for 48 hours after my last compound. And so at the current rate that I am earning, that would give me about $185 that I could withdraw if I decided to wait 48 hours for this honey pot to fill up before selling. Now, if my main goal was to make money as quickly as possible, that would probably be the option I would choose, okay, because a $180 withdrawal all at once after only a few days of being in the project is pretty substantial, okay? That's almost half of my initial investment that I could take out all at once. However, if I were to do that, that would be 48 hours worth of profits that could have been reinvested and therefore used to buy even more hives, which would greatly increase my daily earnings. Now, this project is designed to have a base payout of 8% daily on average, okay? So it can fluctuate a little bit depending on factors like the total TVL, how much people are buying and selling, what time of day they're buying and selling, etc. And right now it is certainly much higher, okay? And that is one of the benefits of being in very early on projects like this. And of course, right now it is still incredibly early. The project isn't even a week old yet. Now, one of the absolute coolest things about this project is that every time you compound your rewards, you get an additional 2% bonus added on to your daily ROI. So when you compound one time, it adds 2%, okay? When you compound a second time, it adds 4%. When you compound a third time, it adds 6%, and so on, until it reaches a maximum of 20% additional bonus. And of course, that happens the 10th time that you compound, and that takes about 5 days. Now, this is really important, so follow me here. After you have reached your 10th compound, and now your bonus is 20% on top of what you're already earning, you can keep compounding for another 10 times and still receive that additional 20% per day for 5 more days if you don't sell. Okay, so again, I could choose to wait until that honeypot fills up and then sell 2 days worth of profits all at once and just go ahead and lock in those profits straight to my wallet. But by doing that, I would be resetting my compound bonuses, so I would be starting over getting that 2% added every day. Whereas if I continue compounding 10 more times, that's an additional 5 days of having that extra 20% added to my ROI. And especially because it's so early on in this project, the compounds that I make right now are going to go much further than if I waited another month and then decided to implement this strategy. Okay, so to me, that is the best longer term strategy that's going to bring me the greatest amount of profits in total, even though I'll have to wait a little bit longer before I actually withdraw those earnings. Now, with most projects, I typically tend to try to get my initial back as soon as possible and start playing with house money, because that is how you completely eliminate all risk from the project. However, with with this particular project, because it comes from a trusted team that has a proven track record of creating sustainable and successful projects in the past, I'm actually quite comfortable taking the longer term play for a greater total amount of profit. Now there's also an in-between option where instead of maxing out my compounds and going all the way to 20 total compounds before withdrawing, I could wait for only a couple more days, compound 3 or 4 more times, and then withdraw my earnings at that point and then rinse and repeat. Okay, but for me personally, I'm actually going to continue compounding all the way up to the max number of compounds, which again is 20 times. So as you can see from my compound cooldown timer, in a little over 1 hour from now, I'm going to come in here and build more beehives by compounding my earned honey, and I am going to max this thing out because I do believe that this has tremendous long-term sustainability potential, and I know that by doing that, I'm going to greatly increase my earnings overall. Now, when you do actually want to come in here and compound your earnings, all you have to do is click build more beehives, and that's going to take the total amount that has accrued since your last compound or withdrawal or deposit, and it's going to buy more beehives with that money. Now, when you are ready to sell your honey, all you have to do is click the sell honey button, and this is going to show you the total amount that has accrued since your last compound or withdrawal or deposit. And again, this continues filling up for 48 hours. And then at that point, you must either sell your honey or compound. And again, it has a mandatory 10 compounds, and so that's going to keep track of this right here. And there is a sell cooldown as well, so after your last sell, you must wait at least 4 hours before you can sell again. Now, when you do sell your honey, if you have not yet reached that 10 mandatory compounds, you will have to pay an early withdrawal fee of 80%. So make sure that you have compounded at least 10 times before you sell that honey so that you can get all of that money directly to your wallet without having to pay any fee. Now, this project also has a lottery that's coming very soon. Okay, the team has just announced that it should be coming shortly within the next few days, so I'll keep you guys updated on that when that launches as well. And they also have some other mini games that they are planning to launch as well. And all of these things are additional features that allow you to earn some extra BUSD while also supporting the TVL of the miner itself. Okay, now this project also has a referral system, so if you know anybody who might be interested in this project, you can share your link with them and earn a little bit extra that way while also helping to grow the project. Then they also have an FAQ button that will take you to the white paper, and in the first video I did about this project, I covered that white paper thoroughly, so I'm not going to go into all of that in this video, but you're certainly welcome to go check out my previous video on this project if you're interested. And then they have a calculator, and this will allow you to see what your returns will look like for any amount of investment. So if I enter $1,000 right here, you can see that my estimated monthly earnings from that $1,000 investment would be $4,417. Okay, and that is just a staggering return. So that's over a 4x return on investment in just 1 month. Okay, just crazy. So guys, I'm sure you can see why I am so excited about this project. All right, again, this is from a reputable team with a proven history of creating successful, sustainable projects, and this one has been exploding in popularity. And as I've showed you guys, I have already almost doubled my money in this project in just 5 days. So considering how well this project is performing and how fast it is growing, I'm going to continue compounding my rewards all the way up to the maximum 20 times. So in about 5 days, I'm going to sell my honey and take a hefty profit. And then I'm just going to continue repeating the process. And I actually might invest more of my own capital into this project as well, because this is one of the most impressive projects out there right now. And so of course, I'm going to keep you guys updated on my progress with this project. So make sure you're following my channel to stay updated. So guys, if you want to get invested with this project yourself, I've got a link down below in the description where you can get started. Now, of course, keep in mind that with any crypto project, there is always risk involved. So make sure that you always do your own research and never invest more than you're willing to lose. So if you got value out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you enjoy hearing about these new and upcoming DeFi projects and ways to make passive income, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a future video. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter and join my Telegram group so you can stay connected, and I've got links for both of those in the description as well. All right, guys, that's all for now. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.